Imagine owning acres of rich soil, peaceful horizons, and a life free from the chaos of city life, without draining your bank account. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you that dream costs less than your yearly rent in most cities? In a time where food prices are rising and land is becoming the new gold, farmland isn't just dirt, it's freedom, power, and your future backup plan. Today we're revealing 12 states in America where you can still buy farmland without selling your soul. Some of these are shockingly cheap, and you'll want to stick around until number 1 because it's the kind of place people move to and never leave. Let's begin the countdown. 12. Arkansas, Delta riches, dirt cheap. If you've ever driven through eastern Arkansas, you've probably noticed one thing: endless rows of green. This state offers some of the most fertile farmland in the country, and it's criminally undervalued. On average, farmland here can cost as low as $3,000 per acre, especially in counties like Phillips or Lee. But here's the kicker: Arkansas isn't just about soybeans and cotton. Investors are quietly grabbing land here not just for crops, but because of its proximity to river transport and long growing seasons. By now, before Wall Street notices. 11. Missouri, the heartland steel. Missouri doesn't get the attention it deserves, but locals love it that way. You can get solid farmland for $3,500 to $4,000 per acre, depending on the region. The southern part of the state, near the Ozarks, offers rolling pastures ideal for cattle. Meanwhile, central Missouri boasts rich soil and consistent rainfall. Bonus: no state-level estate tax and property taxes are low. It's one of the most underrated agri-opportunities in America. 10. Oklahoma, more than just tornadoes. Forget what you've heard about tumbleweeds. Oklahoma has wide-open plains, strong rural communities, and surprisingly affordable farmland. Think $2,500 to $3,000 per acre in parts of the Panhandle. Plus, the state actively supports new farmers with low-interest loans and agri-grants. And yes, the wind really does come sweeping down the plains, but that also means wind energy potential if you're into that. Bottom line: Oklahoma is more than cowboy boots and barbecue. It's a strategic land grab for those who see the future. 9. Michigan, fertile and forgotten. Michigan might shock you. Most people think of Detroit or the lakes, but step out into the countryside and you'll find farmland selling for around $4,000 to $5,000 per acre, less in the northern regions. It's one of the best places for fruit farming, especially apples and cherries. And the Great Lakes moderate the climate, meaning fewer weather extremes. For those who want fertile land and access to water without paying California prices, Michigan's calling. 8. Kentucky, green gold. Kentucky's not just about bourbon and bluegrass music, it's a paradise for anyone wanting affordable, lush farmland. With prices hovering around $4,000 per acre, especially in eastern and southeastern counties, Kentucky gives you long growing seasons, a good market for farm-to-table produce, and that sweet southern charm. Plus, it's one of the best states to raise livestock due to mild winters and ample pasture. 7. Mississippi, America's best-kept farmland secret. Mississippi is one of those places people overlook, but savvy buyers are quietly buying land here. What? Farmland averages around $2,900 per acre in many regions, and some counties go even lower. It's part of the rich agricultural belt with deep, loamy soil ideal for growing soybeans, cotton, and corn. The cost of living is also one of the lowest in the country. Mississippi might not make headlines, but those who buy farmland here don't need headlines. They need harvests. Before we move to the top 6, think about this. Farmland isn't just about crops. It's about control. Whether you want to grow food, raise animals, or just have a peaceful backup property outside the madness, owning land is one of the smartest plays of this decade. Now let's keep going, because these next 6 states offer opportunities so cheap and so good, they almost feel illegal. 6. Texas, go big without going broke if you know where to look. Yes, Texas is booming. Yes, Austin and Dallas are expensive. But go west or south and you'll find farmland for as low as $2,000 to $3,500 per acre, especially in counties like Hudspeth, Terrell, or even parts of the Rio Grande Valley. That's right, Texas still has wild pockets where land is cheap, spacious, and ready to be worked. And let's not forget, Texas has no state income tax, a strong cattle and farming tradition, and thousands of acres of untapped potential. You just have to look in the right places and act before the big developers do. 5. Tennessee, the hidden gem of Appalachia. Tennessee doesn't scream farmland like Iowa or Kansas, but maybe that's why it's such a gold mine. You can still find acres for under $4,000, especially in the eastern Appalachian counties. Rolling hills, mild winters, strong rainfall, it's the perfect combo for sustainable, small-scale farming. And here's the plot twist. Many retirees and urban escapees are moving to Tennessee for its lifestyle. If you buy farmland here now, you're not just buying soil, you're buying future demand. 4. New Mexico, dry land, big potential. You might think New Mexico is too dry for farming, and yes, it's not ideal for rice paddies. But for dryland farming, livestock, or even solar farms, it's a jackpot. Farmland here can go for as low as $1,800 per acre in some rural areas. If you're creative and willing to work with the land, not against it, New Mexico gives you wide horizons, clean skies, and the kind of solitude that money can't buy. It's the kind of place where old-timers say, the land is quiet, but it talks to you. 3. Alabama, cheap, fertile, and overlooked. Now here's one you didn't expect. Alabama has fertile ground, long growing seasons, and farmland averaging around $3,000 to $4,000 per acre. Counties like Monroe and Clark are great for timber, livestock, or row crops. And there's another twist. Alabama is actively encouraging younger generations to take up farming again. If you want cheap land and support from the state, Alabama is quietly becoming a haven for new beginnings. 2. North Dakota, where the sky meets the earth, and it's all yours. North Dakota is cold, yes. But beneath the frost? Some of the richest farmland in America. And the price? Still shockingly low. $1,500 to $2,000 per acre in rural counties. It's wheat and barley country, perfect for grains and even better for bulk buys. Investors from overseas have already noticed. The question is, will Americans catch on before it's too late? If you want to go big, North Dakota is the place where hundreds of acres are still within reach. 1. West Virginia, the land time forgot until now. Ready for the shocker? The cheapest, and arguably most surprising, state to buy farmland in 2025 is West Virginia. Here you can find farmland for as little as $2,000 per acre, sometimes less in remote counties. Rolling mountains, rivers for seasons, and a pace of life that's slower in the best way. It's perfect for fruit trees, small livestock, or homesteading. And because it's still under the radar, buyers are quietly scooping up land before it gets discovered by the next wave of remote workers and climate migrants. West Virginia isn't just cheap, it's magical. And when the world gets noisier and faster, this kind of peaceful land will be priceless. So, which state spoke to you? Maybe it was the whispering hills of Tennessee, the fertile delta of Arkansas, or the quiet magic of West Virginia. Whatever it was, remember this. Land isn't just a purchase, it's a legacy. It's your footprint on the earth, your shelter in uncertain times, your key to freedom. In a world addicted to speed and noise, farmland offers something priceless: peace and power. If this video gave you even one good idea, hit that like, drop a comment on the state that surprised you most, and don't forget to subscribe. Because in the next video, we're revealing where farmland is not just cheap, but expected to double in value over the next 5 years. You don't want to miss that.